Let's talk about how to give employee feedback depending on the severity of the situation. So typically when I want an employee to do something, I just make a request. But if they do not fulfill that request, then I'll add in a behavior and then a request. If they still don't do it, I'll do behavior impact request. And if they still don't follow through, then I'll add in some coaching or a more serious conversation. So for example, let's say that an employee does not respond to an email and you're waiting for some important data. So you can make a request. Hey Jen, can you make sure that you send to me the important sales data? Just check your email. All right, make a request. Now, if they still don't do it, then you add the behavior and then the request, right? So you can say, hey Jen, I noticed you did not respond to my email about the important missing sales data. Can you respond to me by the end of today? Let's say that they still don't follow through, then I'll add in the impact. Hey Jen, I noticed that you did not respond to my email about the missing sales data. When we don't get this information on time, the project's going to be delayed and we may lose a client. Can you make sure that you send me the information ASAP, right? Usually by this time, the employee should get the hint. If I don't do A, then I'm going to get a B negative result, right? I don't want a negative result, so I should do something and change my behavior. Sometimes employees don't change that behavior, typically an underperformer. So what can you do? You can add in some coaching or even be a bit more strict and stern about it. So for example, you can say, hey Jen, I noticed you did not submit the information to me on time. When you delay the process, it's going to delay the whole project and we may lose a client because of that. You can add in coaching and ask, what's going on? This is unlikely of you. Why is this happening? They can respond. You can also set your expectations a bit more clearly. You can say, you know what, my expectation of you is to submit this information and respond to my emails within 24 hours. When this doesn't happen, it delays the project. So please make sure that you do this. You can be a bit more strict, more stern, and a bit more direct as well. If that doesn't happen, then you got a bigger problem that you need to figure out because it's usually a matter of skill or will. If an employee does not do something, it could be because they lack the skill, they don't have the resources, the tools to do it, or because of will. They don't have the motivation or the engagement to do it. There's no other option. So figure out why this is happening and go from there.